Good morning, everybody. When I say good morning, I mean good morning on the map. It is 8:50 in the morning, December. Fields and Skylines. Let's play Farming Simulator 22, Silverrun Forest. As the sun rises over the mountains, it's snowing. Um, Not at the shop yet. We're opening the shop later today because it's December. Not a lot of work to go through and do. So we are gonna have skeleton crew on hand today. Not a lot to get done in this month. Um, we're gonna deliver some ore to our. Let's take a look at our productions. All right, so we have plenty of wood in the flooring, so we don't need to deliver anything there. We are out of wood, so we don't need. But we do have planks long, so we'll just keep that running. Sawmill is still going, has a little bit of wood left. We'll just run that out. Metal, we have enough, but I think we're going to make a run up to the mountain since that's a good task to do in December to fill up a load and deliver a load of metal. We have enough trees harvested that we could deliver to the sawmill if we wanted, but we're probably won't do that in the video if we do. I don't think we're going to do any contracts. Hard to find dead wood. We could do a transport, but I think we're going to pass for now. Let me just look it up here. There's some pretty big trees. See the river running through. From up here, you can't quite see the lake, but definitely get a beautiful view across Silverrun. These lookout towers are wonderful just to get a good view. But enough. Where are my stairs? There we go. Enough enjoying picturesque views. Let's go take a look at what we've done. So it's snowing, so I don't know how well we're going to do getting back to the shop. It's going to take us a little bit of time. So yeah, like I said, there's not a lot to do in this month. We're just basically might even jump out of this month. And some of these winter months, we might not have a whole lot to do. So we got to be careful going down the mountain. We don't want to flip over. And with it snowing, it's going to get a little slippery. It's supposed to stop snowing. I haven't looked at the weather to see when, just because it is December. Snow is expected. Let's stop right here. Let's take a look at the weather. Weather says it'll stop snowing here in the next hour, next few minutes. So we're all right. So weather should be okay. Next, so let's take a look how we get back from up here. So we can take this road all the way around. Pretty long journey. Take this road kind of the same way. Still a pretty long journey. Or we can take a trail. I think we're going to take the trail. Do a nice little should be a nice little ride. Once we get up to it. easy to miss. Someone's take my time. There it is. All right, yeah. So we're gonna head back to the shop. I'm gonna do a jump cut, getting back. Although it is a pretty ride. You know what? Yeah, we'll do a time lapse just because it is a pretty ride, and this is not the way I wanted to go. But that's all right. We'll do a time lapse here, and so I will see you guys when we are back at the shop. All right, we had a bit of an accident there on the bridge, but we made it back. We're safe. So the first thing we're going to do now is we're going to sell all our metal. I don't think we can take any more anywhere, so we'll just probably sell it wherever we can, not using the train. We will use the train, I promise, just not right now. Because I don't have, well, I could use the forklift that's over in the sawmill over here, but I don't have that kind of time. It takes time to load up. So we're just going to go ahead and sell wherever we can get the best price for it. As you can see, we got all the lumber stacked over here, ready to go. We are going to borrow this trailer, though, when we make our ride up to the iron mill. I think I'm going to buy a shovel, or a bigger shovel, to take up there so that we can fill up our dump truck quicker. Because right now it's painfully slow. 21 buckets. I think the one we're going to take up there is, so the one that it's up there is 1,000 liters per bucket. We're going to take up one that is 2,400 liters. Hopefully that won't, that says that it'll be able to work on there. Hopefully, we'll see. 10,000 liters of metal to sell. That is going to be a hefty bit of profit. I haven't decided yet what we're going to buy next. I've been thinking about the sailboat manufacturer, possibly, or maybe using some of the money to continue expanding out our little shop area here. Metal. While we continue to work on the roller coaster. So we are in December, a good price for metal. If we take a look, we got, of course, the train is the best. Otherwise, we have 55 at the Silverrun Market. That's nearby. That is where we are going to go. Yeah, so, and I can show you what I mean by finish, kind of. When we have decorating, we can put another, I think I want to put a little shed up to park the dump truck in. The other thing we could do is possibly, if we get enough money, buy the dump truck and stop leasing it. So there are some possibilities, since I'm not quite sure what we need to buy next. I mean, I know we're going to need the barrel factories at some point, the furniture factory, and all sorts of factories, shingles possibly. Um, I just don't know when, and I really don't want to buy anything too soon. So that's 71 grand. Let's take a look at the used shop. Anything in there? There's nothing in the used vehicles. I don't think 71 grand is enough to buy our Phoenix. Let's take a look real quick. No, it already says 82, and that's even before we stretch it. So we're not quite there yet, unfortunately. We could sell more of our wood. We'll think about that. Oh, you know what we have to sell? You know what? Let's go return this. We have bowls and pepper grinders and stuff like that to sell. Now that won't get us enough, probably, but let's go ahead. I need to park this up because I want to put the skid steer on here because I want to do some stump grinding as well. Let's go ahead and pop that down, turn off. We're going to use the John Deere here to do the pepper grinders, and just because of the way they load up. Yeah, I know. Discombobulated. I had a plan, even wrote it down, and the problem is when I don't look at it, I forget what I was gonna do, and lo and behold, I start doing stuff, and then I realize, oh yeah, I was gonna do this because I take a look at my notes. I need just to follow the notes. So I'm finding that this map is a hard one to play because it's like you're either cutting down wood, delivering wood, or you're selling stuff, and that gets very repetitive. It's a little bit more repetitive even than the farming can be. So I'm just trying to think of ways to do episodes where you do some things a little different. And I was thinking, if I have enough money, I was going to do that decorating, but I do also want to pay off the truck or buy the truck. So I don't think I'll have enough money to do both, but let's take a look what we have here. So I want to stop. I don't want to load everything up. So I'm going to do that. And I know it's not cost effective to go one at a time, but I'm just taking them right here. I don't know if this is the best price. It usually is from other people's videos I've watched. That's usually where they go. And yes, I'm just going to go over them. And now, if I'm lucky, I should be able to do this one. And give a wide berth, pick up this one. And we'll leave that one there. See if anything spawns. So I found a mod where you can park cars on your property and make, like, it would generate a little bit of revenue for you. I tried it. And I put like a couple of them down, just like three of them, one in each parking lot, one by the parking lot by the shop, and then one in each of the parking lots by the iron foundry. And overnight, they all doubled. All of a sudden, there were six cars, like it doubled, and I don't know why. So I removed them from the map, but I was hoping that that would work. So I was trying to find a way to make those parking spaces look like people are actually parking at work, like people going to work or, even deliveries and stuff. So, um, fortunately that didn't quite work out, but that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting the sump grinding done. I'm going to do that in a time lapse. And I will see you once we are there. Once we got that work done. All right, stump grinding and mulching done. We are at the store to pick up the bucket. We're gonna make the drive up to the top of the hill. I'm gonna wait for it to stop snowing before I go up there, so I'm gonna actually start speeding up time. Just for now. So we have at the top of that hill, well, we don't have, but there's this Volvo BM here. Not very powerful, but when we look at what we can use with it, there is this bucket for $2,000. It does 2,400 liters. And lo and behold, this bucket does 1,000 liters, and that's the bucket they have up there. So I'm going to purchase this bucket, and we're going to pull it up there with the dump truck one time, and then we'll just leave it up there. I don't care. We aren't going to really necessarily need it down by us. We have a bucket down by us, so we should be okay. Granted, it's a smaller bucket again, but we can always get a bucket for our front loader later, bigger one than this. So let's go ahead, keep it yellow. Bye. All right, so this will help us get I did just attach it, didn't I? Detach. This will help us fill that dump truck quicker. We still don't have enough money to buy the dump truck. We were close. Then I think I'm going to show what I'm thinking about doing. Also, for the time being, pick up. Trying to get this there. We go. Attach. All right, we'll drive this back. I'm going to do a jump cut to drive this back and get the dump truck hooked up to this and start our adventure up the hill once we're done with the snow. And goodness gracious, it's kind of giving me like hypnotic effect. So yeah, so we're gonna do this quickly here in a jump cut. So I'll see you all shortly once the snow stops. All right, so we made it up to the mountain. We have the new bucket. It is a little problematic because, yeah, it gets a little heavy, which is a bit interesting. So I don't know what to do. It's hard to work with. So I'm going to try not filling it completely full. See if this works. Because when we raise it up, we kind of start to tip. See that? But it is filling quicker. I mean, it's doing at least twice each other bucket. So I don't know if there's a weight I can get on here. Maybe I can bring a weight up. It doesn't look like it can attach a weight. I don't know. I just don't know what to do. So now this one's a full. So we're going to have a little bit of a problem with this one. And I don't want to have to hit my truck every time. See, as we start to tip a little bit, it wasn't too bad. But yeah, I still think this bigger bucket's the way to go. We might just have to get a front end loader up here. Something to save for. Maybe like one of these big Volvos, because then we can get the big 5,000 liter bucket or a 10,000 liter bucket. That's crazy. So maybe that's something we just save up for. For now, though, I think this bucket will do what we need it to do. Just gotta take our time. And just hit our truck every time. All right, how many buckets do we have in there? I haven't been keeping count. We are just past the halfway mark, so that's happy days. Way quicker. So we will do the rest of this in a time lapse, and I think we'll also time lapse going down the mountain or however we get back. And we'll have a jump cut in there as well somewhere, depending on how long it takes. So I'll see you all in a bit. All right, we are back. So we filled up and parked the truck. As you all saw, we are in pretty good shape for iron. We probably won't need to fill it again during January, maybe even February. So March again, we can go back up there. We'll see how that metal lasts through months. Let's park this up. One thing I want to do is let's take a look here. So we were just there. All right. So here's our productions: 42,000 liters, 24 cycles a month, 416. So 8,000 times. Yeah, we should have plenty of ore there to run iron for a while. So we should be good there. If we go to the sawmill, we're going to run out of wood at the sawmill here anytime. So we'll be shutting these down shortly. I am going to try to deliver some more long plank up to the wood turner so we can keep our bowls and our pepper grinders going. Might even turn staircase back on. We'll have to check at the roller coaster. And then our flooring factory has plenty. So we aren't going to need to do anything there. I am going to take flooring tiles over to the roller coaster. And then like I said, I was going to take some long plank over to the wood turner. And we are going to go from there. So I'll do that all on camera before next month. I think what I'm going to do though in January is see how much money we have after selling everything. And I think what we're going to do is I'm going to put up some buildings over by the iron thing, maybe have enough money to buy that, break our lease and buy a new truck. And we will be in pretty good shape. So first thing I'm going to do, so yeah, I think that's what we'll do in January. We'll do some decorating, building, things like that. And we'll also maybe haul some wood up to the sawmill. I don't know. Maybe we'll just shut the sawmill down. Our income will take a little bit of a hit in the winter months, but we still have the metal going. We can still sell the metal. So I think we'll be okay. I'm not too worried at all. So yeah, I think with that, I'm going to get in a car accident because the guy's just going to stop and hang out. All right, but I think with that, we're going to call it a video. Had fun with this one. I'm trying to come up with ways to do things on this video that aren't just really the logging. Break things up a bit. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. If you enjoy this channel and the content on the channel, please subscribe. As always, leave comments down below on what you think we could do on this playthrough. I do have some ideas on how to spice this playthrough up. I'm going to talk about them here in the next episode or two. Just some ideas. Not necessarily, I mean, they will make us a good amount of money, but not doing it for the reason of making money, just to kind of bring in some interesting gameplay. All right, so we have 4,000 liters of flooring to deliver. I'm going to just take it off to the roller coaster. I don't even know. It needs it. Like, maybe it doesn't. I don't even know. Let's take a look at the pricing. See if the roller coaster is where we want to go. Floor tiles, Elm Creek, of course, is the most expensive or the most highest paying. Otherwise, really, it is the Silverrun market beating out the roller coaster and the boatyard. So we'll just take it to the market. I mean, we have plenty. We're going to produce more. We have some stored there. Max it out. And maybe the ending of this episode, before we go, we can, as I keep talking, I ended the episode like 2 minutes ago. I keep talking. All right. I am gonna end the episode. So thank you for watching. Again, please thumbs up if you liked it. Please subscribe and comment down below what you'd like to see. And as always, thank you for watching and have a great day. Goodbye.